Welcome to the Stingray team and to science. I am Ann Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds to my students. Reema Chawla and Heather Barber work with me to ensure that our English language learners have the assistance they need to be successful. In science this year, our focus is on the scientific process. We learn to think and act like scientists as we study astronomy, energy, weather and climate, chemistry, and watersheds. The highlight of the year is the science fair. In this unit, your child will take a science project from beginning to end, not only designing the study, but also conducting the research, writing up the study in a formal research paper, and presenting a science board in a class science fair. Don't worry, we do the entire science fair project in class. Your role is one of encouraging your child to meet the deadlines for each part of the project. Each day I post the daily plans for science on Canvas. The daily plans tell students what we'll do that day in class, as well as provide links to documents or movies or websites they may need. If your child is absent, be sure he or she reads the daily plans to keep up with the assignments. Some assignments can even be done at home if your child is feeling well enough. Please have your child show you how to access his or her classes on Canvas. The calendar, as well as the daily plans and links to various documents, will help you see what your child is doing in science. To help students and you keep track of their progress, they can see their grades as well as missing assignments on Student View. Likewise, you can access their grades on Parent View. Each Monday, I send out the Stingray team's newsletter, News from the Stingray Sea. If you have not received a copy, it means that I do not have a valid email address for you. Please send an email address to your child's TA teacher so you can keep abreast of what's happening on the Stingray team each week. In science class, I expect students to arrive with a fully charged iPad and materials, to read and follow the daily plans on Canvas and on the whiteboard, to follow the instructions the first time they're given, to give their best effort on all work, to treat classmates with kindness and respect, to participate actively in class, to take responsibility for their own learning, which includes writing down assignments in their agenda book, and finally, to adhere to the TJMS Academic Honesty Policy. The Honesty Policy is detailed in the Student Handbook, which you'll find on the TJMS website. You'll see the details about the grading policy on the science syllabus. The bulk of the quarterly grade is based on summative assessments, which include the IB unit tests, specific labs, projects, and during the spring, the science fair. I usually give a quiz on Fridays to assess content covered that week. I do not usually give homework. When I do, it's because we didn't finish something during class or a student has been absent. If your student is missing work, she or he may come to our science room during lunch to make it up, or stay after school during study hall in the library on Mondays, Tuesdays, or Thursdays. I'm also available before school from 7:30 to 7:50 most days. Please feel free to contact me if you have questions or concerns. Thank you for entrusting your child to us. We know she or he will have a learning-filled year as a Stingray.